Well, good afternoon, everybody, mums and dads, boys and girls. I always have to blabber on, that's what I call it, for a couple of minutes here so that the notifications go out. We have another treat for you. See, that's my pun. You like my pun? Treat. We're going to have treat. Anyway, we're going to actually, the owner of Beans Cafe and Bakery, the cafe is just down the road actually. They're closed on Sundays, but they agreed for us to come here. And I want to continue my actual junior baking class, okay? It's a series of 4 lessons over 4 weeks. I did 1 lesson and I'm sort of doing a crash course, okay? So this will be halfway through my course, all right? So kids, get your questions ready. You know what we're going to do? He told me we're going to learn how to make, well, yesterday we did bread in a bag so that kids can do it. We had a 9-year-old and a 10-year-old did that. And we have the same 9-year-old and 10-year-old, and they're going to do pizza dough in a bag. Want to make pizza dough in a bag? Okay. That would keep you busy while you're at home, locked away from society. Okay, here we go. Right, we're going to go inside here. And...
Hi, Ken.
No, you tripped over the door this time.
All right,
Look
Doug,
at
you have a
that.
nice trip? Good, welcome back.
So, thank you. Oh, do I need a hairnet again?
You sure do.
Okay, all right. Do you wanna,
It takes off 10 years.
so, look at that. They come like that. There I am, the hairnet. Okay, I should sell
I'm
this
getting
on...
to be good at that.
You know, I could sell this on eBay. Hairnet worn by Ken Ham.
Yeah,
What
that's
do you
right.
think?
That's
Yeah,
right.
Okay.
We'll
So,
put it on the eBay.
Okay, this is going to be my next class for my junior baking class, right?
Okay.
Because you have a junior baker's
Yeah,
class here.
yeah, this is your second.
And this is my second. So then I got 2 more to do and I graduate, right?
2 more to do.
Okay, so we'll come in here and you're going to take us into
I'll take you back into the classroom. Let's
into
see.
the classroom. So they
Oh,
actually
look, we have the same 3 people
Here
as
we have
yesterday.
the same,
Isn't
the
that
same
nice?
people. Look at that. Hey, by the way, if you have questions, I'm not going to. Now, I want you to ask as many questions as you can.
Yeah.
That's what I want the kids to do. Ask questions about this as we go along. But because we get involved in the recipe and that, I can't sort of answer them all as we go along because you need to explain the recipe and how we're doing it. So here's what we decided to do. One of the bakers here is going to be monitoring all the questions and answering your questions for you.
Yes.
So there you are. You get all your questions answered. So ask them as you go along. Don't ask him how good a baker I am because he knows that I'm expert. Right? So
Expert level.
All right. So here we have Sadie. Do I remember that correct?
Yep.
Okay. And Asha. Remember that
Yes.
correct? And this is Laura. Okay, with her
Nice to see you
Beans
again.
Cafe and Bakery cap. Okay. So what are we gonna make? Tell me what we're gonna make today.
Pizza dough.
Pizza dough. Pizza dough in a bag.
Yes.
Okay. Pizza dough in a bag. No yeast. Okay, let's get a close up of that. No yeast pizza dough in a bag. No yeast. Does that mean no taste?
No, it tastes yummy.
Oh, it tastes yummy.
Yes.
Okay, all right. Okay, so how did you think I did last time? I was watching, but I remember to make bread, you put flour and sugar and salt and yeast and butter, melted butter, and you do it in a special way. And we had to do it in the last one. They can go back and watch the last one, how we did that. The last Facebook Live, 3 o'clock on Saturday, we did that. So
Turned out really good, didn't it?
it did turn out good.
It was very
That's nice
tasty.
bread. That's
Yeah.
sweet bread.
Yeah.
Yep, that's better than what you buy down the supermarkets.
Sure.
And you can make it in a bag.
You can make it at home. Make
And
it
we
for
were going to
supper.
call it slimy clay bread, but you said that wouldn't be a good name.
Said no
I remember
way.
that. All right, so what are we going to do today? So,
We're going to do 2 cups of all-purpose flour
okay, we've got our bag. This is
right
a
here in our Ziploc bag, just like last time.
Ziploc bag. A
This
gallon?
is-
Is that a gallon Ziploc bag?
It is a gallon Ziploc
Okay.
bag. Do you want me
Okay.
to scoop it, or do you
So-
want me to hold the bag? I'll hold it.
So, Ashley, do you need help counting to 2? No? Okay, all right. Good. At your age, I think I did. Okay. So here
Try
we
to
go.
level it out.
This is going to be pizza dough.
It is.
The kids must love pizza dough, do they?
They do.
Okay.
And
Right.
then we need 1 tablespoon of baking powder. You're going to use 3 of these because this is a teaspoon. There's 3 teaspoons in the tablespoon.
Okay, so 1 tablespoon of baking powder.
Yep.
1. Well, these make up 1 tablespoon.
Yes. So 3 teaspoons make 1 tablespoon.
I learned something. I didn't know that. 3 teaspoons make 1 tablespoon. Did you know that?
think so.
Okay,
Okay.
all right, good.
Then we just need a pinch of salt,
A pinch.
pretty big pinch.
Do you want a child's pinch or a, how about that?
Let's try this a tiny bit more.
Oh,
Yeah.
that,
Good.
that's
A
like
mama
a hand,
pinch.
that's a,
Yes,
that's
a
like
mama
a,
pinch.
that's like a handful. That was a,
And then we need 1 cup, which you can use this cup here, of milk.
ah.
Everything gets put in the bag.
So you don't put yeast in this, there's no yeast,
Nope,
but milk goes in this one, and no butter in this one?
no butter in this.
No butter in this one?
Well, the butter comes later.
Oh, okay. Oh, look at that.
There we
Excellent, steady hand, great.
Now, we're gonna press out all the air
Oh, here we
again.
go. Here it is, pizza dough in a bag, and now you,
And then seal up your bag. And then knead it around till it's mixed up real good. While she's doing that, we'll go ahead and put some flour down because we're gonna drop it right into a ball of flour. So let's put a bunch here.
okay.
How's it coming?
So the mixing, how long do you mix it for, Laura?
About a minute. About a minute,
Okay.
just till it's,
Okay, if
Just
you've got
till
any
it's well
questions as we go along, ask the questions, we'll have one of the bakers answer you there. I'll monitor the questions for us, because we need to be watching carefully here to make sure we get this right. This, got to get this recipe exactly right. Okay. All right, many hands make light work. What do you
so.
think?
This dough's gonna be wet. It's gonna be real sticky because it pulls the flour into the dough to make it more, Dry.
It looks sticky.
it is very sticky.
Look at that.
And we just dump it out like we
You know
did
what?
last time.
It would be great for kids. Instead of playing in the mud pile outside, they can be making sticky pizza dough,
It's like slime you can eat
like slime you can eat. Yes.
without seeing the doctor.
Slimy pizza dough. What do you think? We go back to our slimy word again?
I think so.
Yeah. Okay.
Put some flour on your hands.
All right.
That helps out.
There we go.
We're gonna try and roll this into a ball.
Sticks all over their fingers.
Yeah. We don't really
Okay.
need this too much. You just roll it into a ball.
Okay. Not like the bread we had to knead for what, 3 minutes, wasn't it?
Yes. This
And
one's
and then-
kinda,
And then another minute to
we don't
roll
really
it.
have to knead it, Sadie. We just kinda make it a ball and then we're gonna roll it with our rolling pin. And we're gonna put some flour on the rolling pin, just from here is fine. And just rub it, just so it don't stick to the dough. Sadie, you wanna give it a whirl? Sure. It should be about 1/4 of an inch thick, so maybe the tip of your finger of a little one.
Okay.
Sadie, show your
Let me
finger.
measure it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. All right.
We'll pull it closer. Just keep on rolling, yep.
Keep on rolling.
It's gonna puff up in the oven.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Even though there's no yeast in it, it still puffs up?
It
'Cause-
does.
Is that because of the baking
The-
powder?
Yeah, the baking powder and salt.
See, you can tell I'm getting really good at this. Until I understand. I could start up my own
Put your finger
business.
down there, I'll-
Actually, you know what? I think I'll let Richard
All right.
keep the business.
Yeah.
We'll get you teaching the next class. We'll just give you the recipe and let you go.
Yeah, okay.
So now that our dough is ready,
All right?
now that the dough is ready, we're gonna spray the pan.
black thing.
Yeah, this is called a microphone. Did you know this is a microphone? You gotta talk into it. Okay, all right.
Now we're gonna spray the pan and put our dough on there, and we're gonna put our sauce, cheese, and pepperoni.
Here it is, one
Okay,
pan.
there's the pan.
We're gonna grab.
And you got, what is this in the pan?
Thank you, Asher. That's parchment paper.
Parchment paper, which is like
It's-
greasy paper?
Yeah,
Yeah. I don't know what you call it. What do you call that stuff?
it's just like a wax paper.
Wax paper?
And
Yeah.
we're gonna spray it real good.
So spray with pan spray.
Yep, this is non-stick pan spray. You can get it at your grocery store.
If there's any left on the
Or
shelves.
in, yeah, or in your mom's pantry.
If she lets you.
Yeah.
Or they could find something else, I'm sure.
You could use olive oil.
Spray on olive oil.
Yeah, anything to help it not stick to the
Yeah.
paper.
That's, I know my wife has spray on olive oil. All right.
Now we're gonna let the kids just put the sauce and stuff on.
So they could shape this in,
We're gonna let the kids put the sauce and stuff on.
Okay, good.
so they could shape it into something too if they want to, couldn't they?
Yeah, they could cut it into a circle. They could cut it into a circle or a letter, whatever they would like.
Okay, here we go. So,
Put the sauce on.
so what is this? Oh, this is pizza sauce?
Yes. How much?
Just a little more. Okay, that's good. Oops.
Okay,
Take your spoon.
so pizza sauce and then you spread it around. There we are.
Try to stay about a quarter of an inch away from the edge.
Quarter of an inch away from the edge. All right, here we go.
You could add a little more if you needed to.
How much more?
Just a little.
So he's going to become the senior baker the way he's going,
Yeah, he's doing a good
instead
job.
of just the junior baker. All right.
That looks really good.
Okay.
And then cheese. What sort of cheese is that?
Mozzarella cheese.
Mozzarella cheese. Ah, okay. Mozzarella cheese.
It's a nice
Pizza
pizza
dough.
cheese.
It's a nice pizza cheese. Looks good. I love cheese, actually. And then, what are these horrible little things?
Pepperoni.
Pepperoni. Why do Americans like pepperoni? I don't get that. What is it?
Pepperoni on your pizza. What do you like on your pizza?
Oh, I like ground beef and bacon and
Okay, ham?
and ham and pineapple.
Yep.
Ham and pineapple. That's
Ham and pineapple.
That's
The Hawaiian.
That's an Australian one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Hawaiian.
Ham and pineapple pizza.
All right,
Right.
that looks great. Okay, so now what?
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Now
6,
we're gonna put it in the oven
7
at
pieces of
425 for 10
pepperoni.
minutes.
At the oven
Yeah.
for. At what
All right.
temperature was that?
It was at 425.
425. The bread was 375.
That's
I
correct.
remember that.
Yep,
This is
425 for this one.
425.
Right in there.
All right. And I got a feeling that you probably knew I was coming.
You know
And-
what? We set something up just for you. Come
Oh,
on over
okay.
here. Let me show you what we
Okay.
have.
Okay, so we're going to wait for that to cook for a moment.
We're gonna,
Yeah.
we're gonna let that be. And
Okay.
what do you think's inside that? You know, it's a pretty good sized box, isn't it?
Well, it's not one of your famous, massive
Very famous, massive Texan
donut.
with maple
Oh,
icing.
maple. I love. You know what? See, they have Beans make this donut that has maple icing on it, and it's my favorite donut.
It's a good
And
mixture.
Normally, the donut is more this size. But this is the Texan
That's
donut
the Texan
with
size.
maple icing, or what do you call that?
Yep, it's a maple icing.
Maple icing on
Yep,
top.
sure is.
Wow. So can I cut a little piece?
Yep, you
I
sure
have it?
can.
So while we wait for this pizza dough to get ready. All right, here we go. Okay. All right. The Texan donut. There it is.
Texan
What a
donut.
size of that thing. One slice is like an ordinary donut.
One slice is about an ordinary donut.
You make such good donuts. You make them right here, don't you?
Yes, we sure do. Make them right here in the factory, the bakery.
I love that.
And we got it. We
Oh.
brought a nice latte to wash it all down with.
I love the coffee you use too. What sort of coffee is that?
It's a Caribou brand. It's a very good product. Love coffee. Coffee and donuts.
Okay, it was worth coming just for this. 5 minutes. Yep, worth coming just for this. We need to make another one so I can have more. You think so? So, why don't you tell them where they can get the recipe? while I'm
Okay.
eating this, and
Yes.
tell them about the junior baker course.
So over here we have a recipe where you can find that pizza recipe that we just made, and also you can sign up for the Junior Bakers class, and that's at beanscafeandbakery.com and /recipe for recipes or /junior baker for the class. And they're held every month. It's a 4-week class, and you learn how to make things like this: breads and pizza doughs and donuts and cupcakes and cookies, Rice Krispie squares. We've made a large number of things. Gingerbread house we made at Christmas. We made pumpkin pie. So you never know what you're going to get, but you're going to get donuts for sure, and you're going to get cookies for sure. And other than that, we'll sprinkle it in depending on the season.
So you don't think I'm ready to graduate right now?
I think you need 2 more classes, because this
Okay.
is your second one, you gotta
Okay.
get 4 to get the badge.
All right. Well, I'm trying to think back. Now, yesterday, on Saturday, 3 o'clock, we showed them how to make bread in a bag. And I remember what was in it. It was flour. I think you put one in first, and then you did something, and then you added something, and well, it was easy.
1 cup first.
1 cup first. You put it in a bag, and anyway, and get it all slimy. I remember that. I remember the slimy bit.
Yeah.
See, that's what we boys remember, don't we? Slimy bit. And today we did the pizza dough.
Did pizza dough, and I think it's already
Yeah.
baked.
Every time you finish the pizza dough, do you always have a latte and a Texan donut?
That's the best
That's
way.
a,
That's
that's
the
a
best
new
way,
tradition?
Yep.
Okay, all right,
It
we'll
sure
do that.
is.
All right, so it's done.
I think we'll check
Okay.
it. Let's get Laura to take a look.
So that was a quick, how long? How many minutes?
Quick 10 minutes.
10 minutes. 10 minutes in the
All
oven.
right.
Don't forget your gloves.
Yep, gotta remember your gloves. There we are. So now, are you kids gonna sample this?
Probably.
Probably. I would think you would. There it is. It's all. It looks like, sort of looks like a pizza, but it's not the same as a pizza. But it is a pizza.
It is a pizza. Yep, it sure is.
It's a pizza dough pizza.
Pizza tonight. It's kids' night.
It's kids' night. This is a kids' pizza.
It's a kids' pizza.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh look, there are 9.
There are 9.
9 on
They
that.
must have left it too long in there.
We must have
You know?
the
expansion.
The pepperoni.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gave birth to 2 more pepperonis.
I guess it did. You know? That's a good way to go. I wish that would happen every time we put something in the oven.
Yeah, it just makes it more. Isn't that
Yeah.
amazing how that could
Let's
happen?
try that with ribeyes next
Yeah.
time.
It must have been because it was a quick 10 minutes.
It was a quick 10 minutes.
and
you know?
because I called you ahead of time and told you.
Yeah,
we were
and
coming.
we had to get ahead of it a little bit.
Yeah, we
and
did.
For the sake of time.
Hey, Richard, thank you. We're going to come back. We're hoping Thursday night. Would you open up your bakery here for us?
Yeah,
on
I
Thursday
sure
night?
would.
We'll do a live program right from here, and you can show us how out there you make those
We'll do donut holes.
donut holes. How to make donut holes.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do we then have a competition to see how many you and I could eat in 10 minutes?
Well, I don't know. You know, that's a lot of gym time.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And again, just want to tell everyone, we need to be praying for our culture, praying for our
Yep.
nations, not just our nation, around the world, and
Mm-hmm.
all that's happening right now, which is hurting a lot of people, hurting a lot of families,
Yeah.
hurting a lot of businesses.
Yeah.
And pray for us at Answers in Genesis too, in the
Yeah.
Ark Encounter and the Creation Museum. We want to get them open to the public as soon as we're allowed to be able to do that.
Yeah.
And thank you for the latte.
You're very
And
welcome.
for the Texan donut,
Yeah.
the maple one. Okay, go to Beans Cafe at Dry Ridge and get a maple
Get a
donut.
maple donut.
And
We-
say Ken Ham sent you, and
Yeah.
they'll probably say, who's he?
Who's that guy? Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Well, thanks a lot, Richard.
Thanks very much. Are we?
Okay. And don't forget, if you want your questions answered, I tell you what, I'll do the same thing as we did on the last one. If you take a photograph and send it to us at Answers in Genesis with your name and address, and if it looks good, I'll send them something from the museum or the
All right.
Ark, some little thing, just for fun. Okay.
All right.
Have a
Sounds
good
good.
day.
Thank you.